Why do scandals collapse careers overnight? Let's start with the paradox. In politics, a sentence, a selfie, or a secret can vaporize a decade of capital in 24 hours. Why? In John B. Thompson's terms, because modern scandal is a fight for symbolic power, reputation, credibility, trust, media visibility amplifies that fight. In this episode, we will unpack Thompson's framework, the 5 drivers that turbocharge scandal, the 3 types of scandal, and a risk management playbook any public leader should have on day one.
To set the terms, for Thompson, a political scandal is an action that violates moral or legal codes, kept partly secret, then exposed to third parties in a way serious enough to provoke a public response. The battleground isn't just legality, it's legitimacy. Once exposure happens, the conflict shifts from policy to character. Can this person still be trusted to exercise power? Now, I'm going to discuss the 5 drivers that accelerate the political scandals. Let's cover the first 3 accelerants. Visibility inflation. Leaders chase media attention to build brand equity, but the same spotlight raises detection risk. Tech and surveillance, phones, DMs, hidden cams collapse the wall between private missteps and public judgment. Journalistic culture, investigative norms treat uncovering secrecy as professional duty. Scoops are the currency. Now the other 2 accelerants. 4. Politics of trust. With weaker ideology and party ID, voters use credibility cues. Scandal becomes a real-time audit of character. 5. Legal encroachment. Ethics rules, financial disclosures, special inquiries, and courts make scandal procedural. There are formal venues where reputations are tested, archived, and sanctioned. Net effect, visibility is a double-edged sword. Image management raises exposure risk.
If turning theory into a usable playbook is your thing, subscribe. New deep dives every week.
Typology. The 3 scandal families. For orientation, Thompson groups scandals by the norms breached. Basically, there are 3 scandal families. Sex scandals transgress sexual norms, mainly fights for symbolic power, character, sometimes with legal spillovers. For instance, the Clinton-Lewinsky case. Financial scandals, conflicts of interest, bribery, influence peddling, where economic and political power intertwine. Power/abuse scandals, using state power unlawfully, think surveillance, cover-ups, obstruction. Classic emblem, the famous Watergate. Each family follows the same underlying logic. Hidden act, exposure, credibility crisis, institutional response. Life cycle, from secret to sanction. Now, let's talk about the life cycle of political scandals from secret to sanction. Let's map the pipeline. Transgression, often routinized, rationalized internally. Secrecy, gatekeepers, NDIS, friendly outlets, loyal aides. Exposure, leak, whistleblower, sting, data trail. Amplification, media loop, memes, late night shows, attention compounds. Contestation, deny, deflect, counter-accuse, contextualize. Institutionalization, ethics probe, court process, legislative inquiry. Outcome, resignation, sanction, reputational scarring, or rare recovery. KPI to watch, trust slope. Once it turns negative and stays negative, capacity to govern craters. Playbook, Thompson-aligned risk management. Here's the practical stack Thompson points to. Radical transparency by default, limit necessary secrecy to a small predefined list with oversight. Explicit conduct codes, especially on money, gifts, lobbying, related party rules. Keep public interest registers up to date. Independent time-boxed inquiries, clear mandate, fixed timeline, published findings. Reduce partisan theater, increase legitimacy. Crisis posture. Don't litigate facts you'll lose tomorrow. Move fast to acknowledge, cooperate, and separate individual failure from institutional mission. Bottom line, you won't eliminate scandal risk, you shrink surface area and speed resolution. High impact insights. What really changes in a scandal? To synthesize Thompson's lens, reputation is the critical asset. Scandal is designed to drain symbolic capital quickly. Rebuilding it is rare and slow. Character eclipses ideology. With weaker ideological anchors, voters assess credibility. Scandal reframes politics as a test of judgment. Systemic side effect. Repeated scandals risk cynicism and apathy, which is worse than outrage. Citizens disengage instead of demanding reform.
Your turn. And your country, which one reform, a disclosure rule, a faster inquiry process, or tighter conflict of interest code would most improve trust? Drop it in the comments and subscribe. I'm Gus Perez. This is the State Machine.